What's up, everybody? Chilling in my track, pretty late right now, and I thought I'd make a video on the Tetsujin, obviously the new rims and the new barrier system that fits on top of the curbs. So I'll start with the barrier system. Obviously comes in a huge bag like this, right? There's directions in here how to do it. Obviously, step one, you would assemble the curbing itself. You would take the rubber curb or barrier, and you would shape it by heating it up. And then you would stick it on the shape you want and wait for it to cool down and it'll form that shape. Pretty sick. You don't have to do that, but if you have a really sharp corner, probably would be a better idea. Anyway, so here's the curbing right here, right? Made by Tetsujin. Obviously the best shit out there ever. Forget about the knockoff crap that you can get from, that other place. Yeah, it's a little pricey, but man, I have curbs out here that are 8 or more years old and they're still perfect. There's one of them right here. Like you can see the burnout marks on it and stuff. Really sick. Okay, forget about that though. So this is the barrier system right here. This is soft, right? You can hit it as much as you want. It just flexes. It's dope. It doesn't grab your car as much as I thought it would and then smack it into the barrier. You can slide along it, which is pretty dope. And these guys here are obviously what's holding on this. So that simply slides into the mouth of this, right? I cut it because I broke this one. Sorry, Mitsunaga-san. But yeah, it just slides in here. Would be better if you put WD-40 in here. It'll slide better, obviously. And then this end cap slides in the end. Of course, I'll cough now. And there you go. And you can screw it in. Let's say you have two pieces, right? Like over here. You have this little junction like the rear barriers would have. And you can marry these guys together and then screw them in. And then here's the end piece again. And that clips right into the Tetsujin curbs. Super simple, really cool. I've been waiting for these for a while. And now I finally have them. So I've got them on my track out there somewhere. Obviously got to put down more of them. So there you go, that's the curb system. Really sick. I love it. It looks super realistic, especially if you're sliding past it. And I've gone to the point where I drilled out the tops of the ones on the track, and that's got the flags in them now. I don't know if you guys can see it out back there by the fan over here. There, I've got the flags in the barrier. Pretty cool. Anyway. Yeah. So that's the barrier system. Super sick. Now you see this guy here. This is my SX3 with a Tamiya Porsche body on it. No, it's not Liberty Walk. But there you go. Pink faces with some beautiful barrels. This is Tetsujin Super Rim. He's had it for a while. It's world painted it. He's had it before anybody else had offsettable rims and barrels and stuff. Really sick. I'll show you. These are what I'm talking about. So Super rim, offset, selectable, two-piece wheel. Right? This is a new color barrel with a new face that he's designed. These faces are this chrome. He's got black, he's got pink. I'm sure he's got tons of other colors, but that's the only colors I got for myself. And then this ridiculously beautiful red chrome. And I love this face because it gives you the biggest offset look there is. This, obviously, these are all new colors. Another new color barrel. It's almost like a, man, I want to say Coca-Cola. I don't know what you would call that color, but it's sexy. Then he's got these anodized, right, like an aluminum anodized. These are old faces, but it's got new coloring to them. Same with these bad boys. These are sick because you get them in the super dish, which makes it into a 6, 9, 12 offset, which is what these bad boys are. And you'll see it's, yeah, hopefully this is not reversed, but yeah, it is probably reversed. Anyway, super deep dish, a couple of different colors. And the rad thing is, you can take this face and throw it with this lip or the gold lip, which is a new color as well. Really sexy. That's what I have on the front with the pinks on the Porsche. Really simple. You see these holes here. That's obviously your deepest offset. So let's say this barrel is a, 6, 9, 12. So let's say that's 12, 6. 9, 6. The sick thing is, even if you've locked these into this barrel, you can still unlock them and make them, deeper or shallower, depending on what you want. Really awesome stuff. Really good friend of mine, and always hooks me up with ridiculous. I just broke something. I'm so sorry. Anyway, ridiculous, perfect product. Like everything he makes, obviously, is top fucking quality. There's no weird. If you roll the rim, it doesn't roll and then stop and then roll and stop. No, it's perfectly molded. That's his specialty in real life. This is his hobby and his love is RC and real drift cars, obviously. And that's why we get along so good, because I know he loves drifting as much as I do, and he lives that life a little bit more than I do sometimes. Anyway, so you can buy the barriers obviously in a bag like that, and then you can buy these posts depending on how many you need, which is sick. That's, you just put these together, it comes with the screws, everything you need, and then Bob's your uncle. And then the end of that barrier, this is the one end you can use to finish it off, to make it look realistic as flip. And yeah, then I'll show you his light kits. Now, I gotta say, there's a couple of light kit companies out there, but there's nobody as good as Tetsujin's light kit. And the only reason why I say that is because you can change your LED colors to whatever color you want. So here's green ones, I've got some pink ones, or let's say you've got old LEDs, you can actually take them apart and you can take it off this end here, right, by just simply sliding it out and then sticking a different color in. So this little thin unit right here is the light kit system. This is all in here is what you would need. You can unplug this whole string here, or this whole loom, or whatever you want to call it, or the front loom. There's your positive, negative, right? Straight to your receiver. And it is fully adjustable via these little toggle switches here, which will give you different sequences, or if you want to backfire, or you want the indicators to work, or you want whatever. If you're just standing stagnant in the parking lot, it'll have the lights at dim, and then it'll brighten up as soon as you accelerate, but it'll slowly brighten up and it'll be bright. It's unreal. I would have to make a video to show you guys what I'm talking about on this separately. Tetsujin makes bodies, and it's very limited amounts and quantities and stuff, and it's very specific. So if he makes a body, it's usually because he's friends of the person that has that body, right? It's not just, I'm gonna make a body and, you know, copy someone else's mold or whatnot. No. So he's hyper good friends with Liberty Walk, right? So he made the V1 skyline from Liberty Walk, which is this guy here, right? That's the version 1 Liberty Walk. There's the rear bumper, the front bumper, the back lights, front lights, all that stuff. And funny enough, in real life, he makes these windows for Skylines, which his company is called Plus Shield. That's what that is. So, you know, he doesn't play around when it comes to stuff. When he does something, he puts a wall painting on it too, and that costs him way too much money, but he's so passionate that he doesn't want people to copy his stuff. So that was V1 from Liberty Walk. This is V2 right here, right? It's got the ridiculous over fender. This whole area gets cut out here, and same with the rear here gets cut out, and then a very, very aggressive front bumper right here, crazy rear bumper with the holes for the exhaust pipes to stick out. Insane. Really, really cool. And then, you know, there's so many companies out there that's made, you know, the Datsun 620 body and let's say the Toyota Hilux or whatever. Well, the OG gangster shop truck is a Nissan hardbody, right? The one with the square lights. Wow, this is in here. But anyway, this one. Nice square headlights, the crazy grille. The bed is totally separate, so you can always do a work truck or whatever you want. Front and rear bumper, and obviously the lights and stuff are all part of this mold. This is a sick body. Forget about a Toyota Hilux, forget about the Datsun. This is a truck body. A little bit wider in the front so you can hide all that goodness in there. Really sick. Anyway, so that pretty much sums it up. Yeah, I'll show you guys. Here's my front pinkies, right? Really sexy color with pink. And then there's the chromies with whatever you want to call this color. Chocolate, chrome, whatever. Anyway, guys, I thought I'd just show you that. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, this is all available on my website or my web shop. It'll be at afrotc.ca. You can cop yourself some sexy stuff. Or if you, wherever you're from, I can ship to you. Obviously, I do ship around the world. But if you're close to Japan, you can always obviously go to, if you type in en.tetsujin.shop.com, then you would get to his English version of his web store. So you can always buy from there, or you can buy from me. Anyway, hopefully that helps someone out there. Thank you so much for watching. You guys take it easy, and I'll talk to you soon.